Hi again, everybody on YouTube. Please ignore how bad my teeth look. I'm missing teeth because of indirectly because of issues I've had with MAV and what it's done to my teeth. And it's going to be a long process in getting it all fixed. So, oh well. I just try to go on with life. Anyway, the subject of this video is another one on MAV and SADV, or MAV and sexual assault and domestic violence issues. This one has to do with the problem of MAV getting in the way of getting the evidence to the police of having been sexually assaulted or been somehow mistreated through domestic violence. MAV, as you guys may or may not know, causes a lot of health complications. There's a lot of sprains, broken bones and whatnot from falls, some sudden falls due to MAV. There's vision problems because of MAV. There can be fluctuating hearing problems because of MAV. And then of course there's the dental issues that I'm having right now because of having had MAV for so long, and it kept me for so long to be able to even go to a dentist. And then having dentists turn me away because I have MAV, and tell me to come back when I'm feeling better and when I'm well. And of course I would never really get well, and I would often be really sick for days, weeks to months on end, and then you can't get to a dentist. And whatnot. I just lost my train of thought again. Oh yeah, about getting the evidence to the police. So you've got all this stuff going on. Okay. And then you suddenly get involved in a sexual assault or domestic violence issue. Someone rapes you, someone sexually assaults you, someone beats the tar out of you. Okay. You've got all this stuff going on. You keep getting violently ill. You keep losing your train of thought because of MAV, which, like what just happened to me, it's a processing issue I'm having mentally and whatnot, and it seems to be possibly MAV related. Don't know for sure, but it seems to possibly be. You've got all this stuff going on. How the heck are you supposed to get to the police in time with all this stuff going on? It can really mess up your ability to even get to the hospital for a rape exam, and then you have to go and deal with other issues related to the MAV. Or some MAV sufferers that I know of are stuck at home. You can't even leave. So it makes it really difficult to even get the evidence to the police. And sometimes the matter is simply neglected because you've got so much else on your plate you're dealing with this MAV, even if you're not properly diagnosed yet. So in the meantime, with a rape kit, I've heard that you've got to get the evidence out there with, to the police and whatever, within a certain number of days. I think it's 3 days, if I remember correctly. Correct me if I'm wrong. Those people out there who know about SADV issues, go ahead and correct me wrong on this comment page. if I'm wrong. But you've got to get that in there. But if you're violently ill, you're spinning really bad, you can't even hardly get up, how are you supposed to do that? How? If you're really feeling sick. And then if the people who are supposed to do these tests think you're crazy, you can't win for losing. So as much as it's worth, this is kind of, I believe it's what happened to me, frankly, is I didn't get the evidence to the police in time, in part because of what I've been dealing with MAV. In large part, I believe it played a big part in my getting the evidence in time, and therefore led to my case not going to criminal court, not being prosecuted. So when I did finally call the police, it was too late, and the policeman said there wasn't evidence to prosecute, which of course led to this going to civil court instead, and in large part to my losing my case. Just giving you guys a heads up on what really happens and how MAV directly interferes and can interfere with getting the evidence to the police in time to get prosecution in a sexual assault or even a domestic violence issue. Like say a person gets beat up or gets a burn or something and can't get the evidence in time because of other things going on, and or because a person's been considered crazy in the head when really it's MAV all along. Yeah, it kind of opens up its own can of worms. Have a great day and God bless.